But move away from that. I promised to play you that playback from Ebonyi State Governor and also Barrow, who is also speaking. Then we go into our major conversation. Our major conversation at this hour is talking about the proposed strike by the NLC. Looking at it, but then again, we'll listen to the clip from the NLC chairman speaking about this proposed strike and how it's going to go. One of the things I also want to confirm from you after that clip is to really know, is it ill time or right time to go on such, some people have referred to it as mother of all strikes. But let's listen to the executive governor of Ebonyi State. It was more like a thank you kind of statement, but also making it known that the party should zone the Senate presidency to him.
Together to build, our nation, Nigeria. Let me also, plead and request the leadership of APC and the president-elect and the vice president-elect to please, for the sake of equity, justice, and fairness, zone the Senate presidency to the southeast and the Speaker of the House of Representatives to the northwest. This for inclusiveness, and this will assure Nigerians that we are on the path for a total, reunion, and it will also come, Fred nerves. I say this, with every sense of humility and with, gratitude for God for the opportunity to be able to say this. So this is my, pleading. And when there is a miracle is when God, sets aside rules, is when protocols, are broken by God. And I want to insist that the presidency of, Asuwaji Tinubu and that of the vice presidency of Kashim Shettima, they are all miraculous events. Because no man would have done it if God did not intervene. All odds were against the APC family to win. But God said yes, and no one will say no. And so in the same realm that I'm asking the APC family, I'm asking the Senate, the National Assembly, to set aside the rules so that, we can get the best, for the leadership of the National Assembly. And if the APC family zones the Senate presidency to the southeast, I'm indicating interest on the platform that I have been in public service. Thank you. I've been in public service for the past 16 years. And so you can rightly say that, I understand administration. And when you have administered a state, it's quite, more complex, than, any other position other than that of the presidency. So I want to put myself forward, and I plead with the National Assembly to amend the rules. God is the breaker of protocols. We should be looking for the best. Everyone elected in National Assembly is the best.
And the key point there for us is I have been in public service for 16 years. I understand administration, and I'm putting myself forward. And talking about God breaking protocol. Let's see how that pans out. But I move away from that. Let's listen to Barrow also speaking as it concerns the same seat that the Ebonyi State Governor is talking about. Don't also forget that Oji Kalu is also speaking about the same thing. Yesterday we heard him say, it is my turn. But Barrow is also speaking too. Take a listen.
He took AGF to that area in order to reward the fact that they voted for him. So here, if you are talking about such sentiments, even not but desire to be given the Senate presidency, because we gave the president the highest votes. And we want our president to go for second term after this election, after this one. We want him to go for second term because we saw what he did in Lagos, transformed Lagos. to become an economic El Dorado. So we wanted to replicate that here in Nigeria, replicate that for the entire country. And he was able to do that when he served 2 terms. So we want to give him more votes, more than what we gave him in the just concluded election in 2027. So you need to reward, performance. You need to reward performance. So that sentiment wouldn't fly. Bringing religious sentiment to it wouldn't fly. The legislature is an arm of government that needs to work very hard to check the executive. So when you bring this kind of sentiment into the activities of the legislature, you are not doing well for this arm of government. So we need to remove that sentiment. So both ways. If you think about the fact that I'm qualified, I'm more qualified than all, those I am the best among those who have shown their intention. Yes.
Thank you very much. I am the best among those who have shown their intention, and don't bring religious sentiment into it, because others have also spoken about the religion play here as it concerns the number 1 man being from one faith with the number 2 man, and now the Senate president from that same faith, and others are saying no. I mean, it should just go to the southeast, as it were. That's why you see people like Senator like Orji Uzokalo speaking, and Senate-elect the executive governor of Ebonyi State also speaking in that regard. And that's it for us here. Let's now go into our conversation for the day, speaking about NLC, talking about their nationwide protests for next week. And one can only just wonder, because one of the strong reasons that they have given is the scarcity of Naira, the cash crunch. And a lot of people are wondering, why is this coming now? But then again, some people have referred to it as the mother of all strike. But I'm just wondering, what's your take on this? Is this coming at the very right time, or would you call it an ill time for this mother, this proposed mother of all strike? But let's take a listen to the NLC president as they speak on these issues. Stay with me.
To review the situation, we discovered that not much improvement has been made. The situation is still almost the same. People are still buying our currency with our currency. People can still not access the currency. And the government seems to be very adamant on this. No move is being made to reduce the suffering of Nigerians. Consequently, the CWC in session resolved to go into the process of actualizing the 1-week notice we gave. From this week, from Friday, there will be mobilization of all state councils through a NEC meeting. All unions have already been directed to mobilize all their organs and their branches by Wednesday next week. All central bank offices nationwide will be picketed. All central bank from the CBN headquarters will be shut till further notice. Workers are directed to stay at home and join in the picketing exercise. We wish to call on Nigerians to understand the circumstances we're operating in. People will be telling you the political situation. The political situation is self-inflicted. And the economic situation is worse than the political situation. because people cannot eat. Workers can no longer go to office and nothing is happening. So we have been pushed to the wall, having given 1 week, and we thought they could address the situation. It is not addressed. We have decided to take our destiny in our hands. So, comrades, in a nutshell, we felt we should update you and to tell you that mobilization commenced immediately. And when we talk of action from Wednesday, it's total, until further notice. So we want to thank you for coming around. We informed you when we were about started. And it is necessary for us to update you, from time to time. You are all welcome.
Now we're back on the Morning Crossfire.
There you have it. You heard him, and he went ahead to, speak to journalists who were available there and taking questions from them. But you heard it next week, Wednesday, proposed day for this mother of all strike, and talking about the CBN offices nationwide and saying all workers will be directed to stay at home to join in the picketing of the proposed strike. But then again, you also want to look at the timing in this time where the CBN is actually saying that there would be punching some of the old notes back into the banks from today. Will this in any way also change the decision of the NLC going forward? Today is Thursday. We still have some days. Friday, then you want to talk about Monday and Tuesday. Will this change? And do you also think this is wrong timing, or this is the right time to go about this? Don't also forget that the CBN has said the president has also directed the CBN to obey the Supreme Court order on the availability of the old Naira note, which was stopped as legal tender, but after which the Apex Court pronounced judgment, and it's also back. The 200 Naira old note, the 500 Naira old note, and the 1,000 Naira old note are still legal tender till the 31st of December 2023. What's your take on this NLC proposed strike? Let's talk. 0700 951 0000. WhatsApp is 0039930137. You can also join us on Facebook Live at Nigeria Info Abuja and YouTube Live at Nigeria Info Abuja. If you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube page, I honestly don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe now and click on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime we go on live. And you can like our Facebook page. Go right now. Like the page. Thank you. Let's take on calls here. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Olusegun calling from Kujet.
Olusegun, but not Obasanjo, Abi? You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's talk. Yes, sir.
NLC strike. They should go back and do their work.
Okay.
If you try to organize something strike by now, not to them. When we're saying Nigerians were subjected to terrible suffering, I was wondering, I attempted to call your station that time. I think it's true. That do we still have NLC? We remember the days of Adam Moshamale. You will never allow such a thing to just come and go like that. After suffering for more, they are now coming when CBN is ready, pump out old money again. They are asking their staff.
Olusegun, I can barely hear you. If you will just please call me back, I would really appreciate. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning to you, sir. Angesheka Namiji, you're welcome. Now good. Now good. Comrade, you're welcome. Yes, sir.
Is that a Labour leader, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now listen, you will hear some Nigerians who support and those the incompetent leaders, rooters into the Nigerian government affairs. You will hear them now call and say, Labour should not
No. But comrade, your own decision. What's your own take? I mean, leave those other people. What's your own take?
Okay, what I'm saying is, it is long overdue.
Okay.
Believe me, if this country is to be better, it's Labour and Nigerian judiciary that will make it better. Believe me, by the time they're down soon, for 1 month, 2 months, everybody will move on. Just keep out on the street. The world will know that those things working in Nigeria.
All right.
That will support the incompetent government.
All right, thank you, comrade there. All right, let's take this call via WhatsApp. Hello, good morning to you.
Yes,
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, remember humble self, Abubakar Ali, aka Tinubu, speaking from PW Kubwa.
All right.
In as much as I do not trust CBN under MFLA, I will also want the NLC to give the CBN a benefit of the doubt. Since they say they will begin disbursement today, right? Maybe they can watch them today, tomorrow, maybe to next week. If they are not seeing the result they want, then perhaps we're in support. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let's take this one. If you can do 40 seconds. Hello.
Good morning, the billionaire.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yes, Justice of Peace.
Justice of Peace. It's good to hear your voice this morning. You've got less than 30 seconds. I don't know how you are going to do this magic.
It will be difficult for Nigeria to believe the CBN because Supreme Court has passed judgment time without number and they never obeyed. So I think
they finally obeyed it now.
We have been hearing. Have they ever come out and said we disobey? They will either use one. We are reading the judgment. We are doing this, but what is going on is going on. So I think, but for the Senate President slot,
yes,
I think I would like the stuff to go to the north. Ojus Okaro said that Tinubu's wife is a pastor and he will represent the Christian. So we should allow it. Let the Muslim take over and continue the government. Tinubu's wife will represent us. We like it that way.
Okay, thank you. And with that, we'll go for a quick commercial break. And when we come back, the conversation continues. Stay with us. I'll be right back. It's your Let's Talk station, Nigeria Info 95.1, Abuja.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
Audio Jungle.
I keep my sunny side up so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love. No more, no more. I keep my sunny side up so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love. Yeah, hey, pour me up some OJ, have it fresh squeeze, sizzle up some pico, and some bay leaves, make sure that it's on low, let the top breathe, let the top, breathe. Gotta let the top breathe. Crack another egg on it. Me and you could make the best omelet. Yeah, never seasoned, so it's our timing. You can smell the good vibes rising. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love, no more, no more. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love. It goes sweet like sugar, smooth like cream, warm like the steam rising on my caffeine. Cozy as a coop, had to get you in the loop. Cooking in the kitchen, all I really wanna do is crack another egg on it. Yeah, me and you can make the best omelet. Never seasoned, so it's our timing. You can smell the good vibes rising. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up. No more running from the love. No more, no more. I keep my sunny side up, so they can see me from above. I keep my sunny side up.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
Who says good morning, Nigeria Info? Good morning to you. And where do we go from here? Okay. All right. I don't know what you mean. Akindia says, now today, I beg me they pack well. Who are you referring to? I don't understand. And Christine Emmy says, good morning, Effizy. It's Chris from Hamburger. It says, Nigerians all the time strike. Now, wow. Okay. And it says, trust me, before this year ends, you will be you'll be hearing we give 3, 4, 5 weeks strike from Labor NLC. Okay. All right. And who do we have here? Andrew says, I doubt if Labor leader is serious about what he said, because we know them. We know them. They are good for showing themselves on live TV, doing different things entirely. Is that what you think this time around? And Nuru Abdusalami on Facebook Live says, good morning, Nigeria Info. And Uzo Francis again coming here to say, good morning, watching live from Enugu. Congratulations to Barrister Peter Ndubisi for our winning governorship polls in Enugu. All right, we'll leave it at that. Let's go to YouTube. Is there any comments waiting for us here on YouTube? None that I see for now, so let's take on more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
yes, good morning to you. You're welcome, Chukudi. Let's talk.
I will advise Nigeria Labour Congress for them to know for the strike. Are you getting me?
Okay, why?
Because why I say why, and when in Nigeria, if something doesn't favor you, are you getting me? Or maybe if something favor you, you say carry go. Not favor you, go for something. Now we traders with the lament says where this thing won't start. You know, don't really be late. Now you let her say they should not go. Where would the lament say this thing now? Maybe this will not start. All of them are there. So better leave and tell them a better thing. Now good policy. They don't want me to buy election. They want this one. Now we the trader, the little one with the use now, it don't finish. So with the manager, are you getting me? Let me buy something of 100, 200 naira. You go for transfer, go pay another 100 naira, 300 naira. So they don't do all this thing, money don't finish. You know, our customers, are you getting me? Let the customer buy something of 10,000. For 2,000 naira. You use 200, you use 200 naira. So go out for you. Get that in nothing. And all these women, all of them, they are money nothing now. For them to come now, they will come tell us that they are picking. They know people do all this exercise, so that person there has well. So now give up. If you give up, because my customer, if you don't have like a place for this one, let's go. So, me, man. The thing that affects us.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Chukudi. Hello, good morning to you. Hello? Nobody there? Hello, good morning. All right, interesting. Let's go to WhatsApp now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Baba.
Yes, good morning to you.
Greeting, my brother.
Yes, sir.
This is Engineer Ola.
Engineer Ola, you're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
Yeah, and I greet all my fellow Muslims too. Happy Ramadan.
Yeah.
Sahel.
Yes, sir.
You know the question I normally want to ask the people who are leading us, who call ourselves their leaders, is when the citizens come out, when they say share your grievances, when they come out and say this thing we don't like it, do something about it. And when the leader don't complain, when they don't comply, and the courts, they say we should go. They say okay, go to court. The courts give an order that this thing that you are doing, it's not good. It's not the way. See how you're supposed to do it, and they didn't comply. What else do they want? Now, because now when they talk about this strike and labor action, they will say, people, hooligans will hijack it and all of that. But the question I keep asking myself is, what does the leaders want? You say use lawful means. They use lawful means. You did not listen. So now, what do you want? Until when we started roaming the street, and when the people started destroying something, then you start saying, you would love to hijack the protest. No, they have done all every necessary thing. Nigerians have tell you this thing is not for us. Do something about it. You didn't comply. Now, when Labour want to come out, people say, it's not. It's about that. It's not that. No, now, come on. We should have come up this, please.
All right. Thank you.
It's not good. It's not good.
Thank you, Engineer.
Labour should not listen to CBN. That's just my own.
Okay. Labour should not listen to CBN. They should go ahead. Okay. Hello. Good morning to you.
Hi, Effizy. How are you?
Very well, sir.
Morning. This is Destiny.
You're welcome back, Mazi. Let's talk.
I am a little bit, skeptical about this, their new move to, go on strike.
Okay.
I mean, they sat quiet all this while. Sahel, we have been through hell. I feel that this strike or whatever they want to do now is coming too late. If you go to banks now, you discover that gradually activities are picking up. Some banks are gradually beginning to pay. I'm not in support of CBN because they've already put us in deep mess. But I don't think that coming to create this strike event, before you know it now, now we are dealing with fuel issue again. Queues are back. As I'm talking to you and I have my car at half tank, but I don't really like, going anything below that half tank. I'm have to look for somewhere now to top up. So before, if they add this strike to it again, it might even worsen the fuel situation that we have already. I think they should just quietly keep quiet and allow them, since they've said they're going to start disbursing cash, and let them start rolling out the cash. Things are picking up. If you go to bank, it's not as crazy as it used to be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So things are gradually normalizing. So I'm not in support of the strike. At the same time, I'm not even happy with CBN. I'm not saying it in their favor. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Mazi. Okay. All right, and let's come to WhatsApp here, where I see Osh already writing in, says, good morning, Sir El. My name is Osh from Abuja. Sir El, I just left the shop trying to buy bread. There was a man that came in begging for cash, but to no avail. Apparently, he said buying food has been a problem for him. This is the current reality people are really struggling with. I am in full support of the mother of all strike. Great show. Those are the words of Osh from Abuja. JJ from Garki says, how did the NLC leader emerge? Okay, and he needs to be removed as a leader. He is just waking up from sleep right now. Thank you. Those are your words, JJ from Garki. And let's see, who do we have here? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
It's Danilo calling from Busaku.
Nemiji. Kwanabiu.
Good morning. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you.
You did a wonderful job this morning.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Let's talk.
you see, what people fail to understand is this style of divide and rule that people up to now will have to wake up from our slumber. Because when they did Naira policy, when you look at the whole situation fell into the masses, and now they still want NLC to bring another strike for people to continue from where we stop. Because when you look at NLC already given enough time for them to wake up from their slumber, but they couldn't be able to do it. And now they say they are starting paying small money from today. And the next thing to do is the NLC that they are going to strike on Wednesday next week. And the cash is started coming and NLC is now going to strike. This is from one case to another. Instead of the NLC now to understand that these people, you said what they did, they failed to do, but now you come up with another strike. And the moment they start strike, they start counting money out. Who is going to collect the money? So you see, you have to wake up and understand these things. We are just doing it for the masses to continue to overflow from one part to another part. Because now the battle will become from the NLC and the masses. The NLC is supposed to understand this is a matter that will not enter. Let them allow them. Because these people, they have their plan. Because when you look at the thing, it's bit by bit. How can you deny people money? And now, NLC said, give you 1 week. And they calculated that next week, NLC will start, and so you are releasing the money from today, Thursday. So let us wait. Because if they start the strike now, the government will come out their hand and say, the NLC versus the masses. So let us not enter the bad and root problem. Because they will divide us and rule us. So let them keep some time. How many days remain? So let us not scatter what we have already labored for.
All right. Thank you, Jamilu there. Let's go back to WhatsApp where CJ wrote in all the way from Dakwa. Says, good morning, Effizy. The strike should commence immediately. NLC should have started this strike long enough so that we won't be taking they won't be taking Nigerian citizens for granted. Those are your words, CJ. Good morning, Sahel. I greet Muslims as they start their fasting, and as we Christians, they finish. All right, Biko, I believe Labour waited this long to see if things would change. And after the gubernatorial election, but since not much has happened, I beg they should do something next week. On Senate President, please, religion and region should be considered. It should go to... Okay, just trying to see your message there. It should go to the Muslim North. Nancy says there via WhatsApp this morning. Thank you, Nancy, for your message, and it's good to read from you again. Let's see, who do we have here? Ido Seki from Airport Road says, good morning, sir. My name is Wadi. Okay. And I want to speak on labor strike. Where was Labour when people are dying and losing their job and had no access to their money? Money queues for the whole day to buy fuel. How about they should leave us alone? We will survive by God's grace. He said you are texting from Ido Seiki from Airport Road. All right, thank you, Wadi, for your message. Let's. Where do we go from here? Okay, another one here. Bello Tolulokwe here says from Dawaki, says, what is the labor intended strike good for? Many proposed labor strike were cancelled during this administration. Why now? Close to 8 years, labor union did not see or realize what we are facing in this administration. It is totally ridiculous. And those are your words, Bello Tolulope, from Dawaki this morning. All right, and Charles Iheanacho from Duce says, please, none of this set from this party should include God is okay. I honestly trying to understand. Charles from Duce, please, if you can resend back this message for a better read, I would honestly appreciate it. Stephen from Guag says, NLC gave a whole lot of time to the government, so whatever legal step they do take it really long overdue. NLC hurried up because I partly trekked home from work yesterday due to lack of cash. I don't tire. Stephen from Guag sends that in. And so sorry about your ordeal, Stephen. So sorry about that. No one needs to go through that kind of hardship. Yeah? Good morning, Sir L. You full ground. Watching you live from Area 10. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you have subscribed too. Lekon from Lugbe says, I lost trust in Labour. And that's all he wrote in via WhatsApp. And let's see, Banky from Utako, is good to read from you again. It says, it is better late than never. CBN is very unsympathetic, and as such, Labour should go on with their mobilization. CBN has till next Wednesday to put itself in order. Those are the words of Banky from Utako this morning. A big Sam from Chika says, please, is it Labour Union anyways connected to Labour Party? I want to know. Google is your friend. Go and check Google. Google is your friend. All right, let's take a call here. Hello, good morning. All right, that's not staying. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. This is Chinedu from whatever.
Chinedu from Gwarimpa. It's good to hear from you this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The issue of neighbor, I support them totally. Some people are asking how have they been? If I think that neighbor started the very day maybe they introduce, or 1 or 2 or 3 weeks they introduce this, it's still weird that we say that government wants to get a good policy from Nigeria. Neighbors are disruptive, they don't want it. But now, neighbors have seen that the policy the government has given, they give them enough time. And there's no good thing coming out of it. And they say, okay, this thing we cannot control like this, do it like this. And they give them 1 week. Within that 1 week, they didn't do anything. Now, and I want Nigerians also to know, the neighbor leaders now, A0 that is on ground, was not Ayuba. Ayuba have been there for almost 8 years, and without doing anything. You can see a government and see the system of government. This is the person that come out now. He has not been coming most for a week that this man is coming. And no, we cannot control this. Even if neighbor have not been active, my administration, my tenure will be active. So people that is deciding where have been the neighbor, let them check who have been in the need before, who have been the head before, and who is in the head now.
Now. All right, thank you, Chinedu.
This is what I want.
Well said.
This is where we are saying we are voting, we are not voting party. So
thank you.
Now we are supporting him, and it's all
right, Chinedu, let's leave it at that with you for others to be a part of it. Thank you. Well said. Well said. Well said. Is well said. Thank you. And of course, Destiny Anthony says, why is Umar wanting us to meet today when the Muslim faithful have started fasting? No, I hate injustice. We must meet at Amala join after fasting. Shaki roundabout Pomo must go down. Umar, this is a strong one from Destiny Anthony to you this morning. Okay. And B from Utako says, good morning. I do not support Labour on this strike that they want to go on. Indeed, they cared about the situation of, if they care about the situation of Nigerians, they would have gone on strike long before now. Why is it that it is after election? They did not want to start talking about something that has been affecting us before the election. So they have finished. Okay, no. B, that accusation, you honestly do not have any fact to prove that. But if you do have, send it in and I'll read your last paragraph. So B from Utako, thank you. Let's leave it at that with you. Let's go back to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Effizy.
Good morning to you.
The most down-to-earth billionaire that I've ever seen.
Hey! Oh, no.
Naira.
Oh, my head is swell up.
And all the others above. This is Tyra.
Tyra, you're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
Thank you. Honestly, my dear brother, it is due, and very much so, that we didn't have something like this before. It's a wonder to me. Because in other countries, it does happen. Look at it. This government has been so relaxed. It's 8 years. And Nigeria has never gone through hell the way we have gone through right now. And then we don't have a vibrant labor that would have matched this government with all he has done to this country. This money thing we're talking about, I'm telling you, NFPC, I do feel it, but I do go and buy Naira. Yesterday, I went to Mina. I want to give somebody something. I want to see somebody for something. I want to give her something. I didn't have cash. I have to buy 26,000 Naira for 20,000.
Whoa.
What are you telling me? You go to bank, you don't even see this money. When you got 500 and all the 1,000 Naira. We're just living in a big one. I'm telling you honestly. Labor under AGO should match on. That is what they are supposed to do.
All right.
Keep this government on their toes.
All right.
These few months that is going to stay there, let it not be sleeping as usual for him or taking us for granted as usual. Labor should stand up and we'll support them.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Tyra. I appreciate that's your take there. And Mr. Dan from Apo says, NLC, now today we dey hear labor. Please leave us alone. Okay, that's your take there. Let's see. Let's take on some more calls. Hello, good morning to you. Yes, good morning, sir.
It's Comrade calling back.
Comrade, you're welcome back to the show. Let's talk.
Sahel,
Yes, sir.
how on earth? I am still trying to figure this thing out from my head.
Okay, sir.
How on earth will somebody support, vote, somebody he himself knows that is not incompetent, he doesn't have leadership quality, he cannot deliver, he doesn't have the fear of God in him, he will still go ahead and support the same person and vote for him. The same person will come on air, crying, shouting, why there is no security, there is no money.
Comrade, where is this conversation leading to? Because I'm trying to wonder. We are talking about labor here. What do you...
I'm telling you why we are where we are. And it has never stopped, and we have never learned from the past mistake. You understand what I'm saying, my brother? So let the people who are deceiving themselves continue.
All right. Let's leave it at that with you, Comrade. Thank you. I was wondering where the conversation was leading to. Hello, good morning to you.
Comrade, I greet you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, Effizy one.
Morning to you, sir.
All things being equal, ceteris paribus. Yes, all things being equal. This is the bank bullshit.
My elder, you're welcome, sir. Let's talk.
Sahel.
Yes, sir.
Me, I don't even know the time Ayuba Waba retire.
There's a new Labour president now.
You see, you know that Labour were divided the other time. I don't know, maybe the divided Labour, I mean, the normal one Labour that we have in Nigeria.
Is the normal? Really, is the one Labour? Is the one Labour?
The one Labour. Drama. No go end for Nigeria. So the man is there. We don't even know his name. Now, yesterday I was hearing his voice. Yesterday say they won't go on strike. Which kind of strike? You know, go hold. Forget. Labour has been divided. Hey, maybe today, man. So they look now Nigeria with day. My great country. Nigeria, my country. Yeah.
It's okay. Thank you, Elder.
You know the whole. Let me tell you. Forget Labour.
Thank you, Elder Bangbushi. Elder Bangbushi doesn't seem to be confident about whether the strike would hold or not. He's standing with it won't hold. I mean, is it not Labour that we know? But just like Chinedu from Gwarimpa said, it's a new leadership for Labour. So just maybe, give them the benefit of doubt. But then again, Martins JP here on Facebook Live says, why can't the government, please, let's be calming down. Divide what? The government should not divide. The government cannot even divide any us. We are together. We are better together. We are stronger together. Yeah? And sorry, and Martins JP, I can't go on with your opinion there. Yeah. And Jerry Audu says, watching you live and direct from Gwarimpa. God bless Nigeria Info. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate. Much love. Thank you there. Let's go to YouTube and see. Is there anybody on YouTube? Okay, nobody that I see. Let's take one call. Then my guest will come in the studio. We'll have a conversation with PU Prime, and that will lead us to top of the hour. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning to you.
Mr. Effizy.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name and where you are calling from, sir?
This is Ambassador. They call you.
My ambassador. You're welcome, ambassador.
I greet our elder Goshe.
Yes.
Goshe is no having trust in the Nigerian labor.
I mean, elder was just of the opinion that it will not happen.
Yes.
Ambassador, are you there? Okay. Oh my. Ambassador, I couldn't hear you. You might have to call me back. And Henry Oga from Suleja says the present Labour president was the one that frustrated the former Labour president, Aiba Waba. Okay. Joel has nothing to... Okay. I mean, that is a total, a whole different conversation altogether. Let's see. Steve from Gwagwalada is still pushing his narrative, still angry about the movement yesterday. Sorry, Mabinu. Omotaya from Galadima says, good morning, sir. Please, where was Labour when ASU went on strike for 8 months just recently? Another question there. But I must really thank all of you and appreciate all of you for being part of the conversation this morning. We'll continue to bring you what the developing stories around this. And of course, we're looking forward to Labour's action if they will call it off before then. Looking at CBN making sure that they get money available in banks from today. So hopefully, let's see what Labour comes up with. Yeah? Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. We'll go on a very quick break for my guests to come in the studio.
This is Nigeria